Hey yo, got a Pokemon battle here for y'all with third gen versus my good friend Shaq. We always used to battle a long time ago, so I'll lead off with Shrooms because I really do like this Breloom and I kind of use it a lot. So I just go for the Spore because I know I'm faster, because Scizor is very slow, even though it looks very fast, even though it's not. So basically I set up my substitute because I know I can, and this is still fastest week, which is good for me. So you think he decides to switch out while I go for my Focus Punch? Yeah, he does switch out while I go for my Focus Punch. He switches on Charizard, a shiny Charizard, black guy. So I get my Focus Punch out, and that does a lot. So I might as well just use my substitute to go for another Focus Punch because I already know I can take up the Charizard with the second one, because due to the amount of damage I did with the first one, of course I can take it out. So and that shows how much of a beast Breloom is. Breloom is pretty beasty with that Focus Punch. So wait some more. So he sends out this Gengar, which completely walls this Breloom because I have nothing that can touch it. So I just decided to see if I can set up another substitute, which I cannot. So he goes for a Sludge Bomb, but I live with 10 HP, which is pretty nice. So I'm too weak to make a new sub, so I could either stay in or switch out, but I decided to switch out so I could keep that for something else later. So I switch out into Jirachi 3 because it's steel type, and I thought he would go for like another Sludge Bomb, but he goes for Shadow Ball, which is a physical move, which means that there's nothing, obviously. So Jirachi basically was Gengar. So I go for a Command when he goes for a T-Bolt. See how much the T-Bolt does. It does decent damage, but not enough to take me out with +1 special defense. Even though it still does a lot with +1 special defense, which kind of sucks. So I decided to go for Thunderbolt this turn. He goes for his Thunderbolt, and his Thunderbolt actually does just about the same, but he gets to paralyze on me, and then like crap, he gets paralyzed. So I get my Thunderbolt off, and Thunderbolt took him down to his red, and I don't know why that couldn't take it out for some reason. That thing is broken, but it's whatever. I'm gonna take it out next turn anyway. So Jirachi pretty much served its duty as being Jirachi and not getting paralyzed or anything, because I don't like hacks. Oh well, I'm using Jirachi, so Jirachi's all about hacks. So he goes into Lantern. Obviously he's gonna go for a Confuse Ray. So I decided to stay in and go for like a Fire Punch or something, just to get something on. Oh, he goes for a Surf, and I lived up to 6 HP. A multiple 3 once again. I get my Fire Punch off, and Fire Punch obviously does nothing even with +1 special attack, because that is not very effective, not stab, and all this other nonsense that goes on in this game. So yeah, he goes for a Thunderbolt this time. I don't know why he didn't go for a Thunderbolt first. I think that Thunderbolt took me out faster than Surfer. So I decided to go into I go into Linoon. OMG, what? Here comes the beast. So Linoon's out there being Linoon because Linoon's cool, and I decided to go for my Belly Drum, just so I can get my max attack and get my priority going on. He goes for a G-Wave, it doesn't matter because I still have the priority move. What's that priority move called? Extreme Speed? Yes. So I just go for the Extreme Speed, and the Lantern goes down. Go down. Oh, it's down. Look at that. Even though Linoon doesn't really have the best attack stat in the world, Linoon can still take out things. So he goes into this this Dawn fan. I was like, it's a Dawn fan. And Dawn fan is pretty bulky, so I go for my extreme speed. It goes down, and it lives with like 15 HP, I think he told me, or 5. And he gets his rock slide off, which always gonna KO me because Linoon does not have the best attack or defense. So I decided to switch out and go into I go into Megatron, my agility approach. So I set up an agility, and once again he outspeeds something else, which is awkward. So it goes for rocks, like I know it's gonna go for some beast in me or something like earthquake or something. But you know, I never go for this now. So he switches out and goes into Latios. And Latios is out there being Latios and avoiding my ground type moves. So I decided to go for a meteor mash because I'm pretty much faster than Latios at the moment, because Latios fails and Latios should have EVs and speed for some reason, but it doesn't have EVs and speed, even though it really doesn't matter. So I go for my aerial leash, take out his Latios, and his Latios is down for the count. Yep. So he's done 2 Pokemon, his Dawn fan, which is weak, so I just take that out with the Meteor Mash. And they get the attack raise here, which somewhat doesn't really matter because I'm going to switch up because I don't want to sweep his team for his last Pokemon, which is Scizor. A sleeping Scizor, which has been asleep for 2 turns. So he's going to wake up the next one, I think. I think he's going to wake up this one and then go for like a Silver Wind. Yeah, no, he goes for Hidden Power. I don't know what Hidden Power is. So it was like Hidden Power, Rock, Steel, Psychic, Grass. So I decided not to want to sweep his team, so I just switched into Black Guy. My Charizard, which pretty much sucks and was useless this whole game. So he goes for a Silver Wind and gets all his stats up by 1. I like Silver Wind, but you know the effect doesn't happen as much. If Jirachi could get Silver Wind, or something with Serene Grace could get Silver Wind, that would be a beast of Pokemon. So he goes for his Hidden Power, which is obviously a Hidden Power Rock, because it was not very effective to Metagross, super effective to Charizard, and Charizard obviously went down from it. So I decided to go back into Megatron because Megatron can take things pretty nicely. So I go for my Earthquake, and he goes for a Silver Wind. I live with 74 HP. I go for my Earthquake, and he lives because of his +1 defense, and he eats his berry, raises his attack, and I get my berry and raises my speed, which means it's pretty much game because I have max speed on this Metagross. And that is great game, Shaq. You still haven't beaten. Those